result, our system of elections, our system of government is not a two-way race between the Liberals and the Conservatives. And the efforts of Mr. Harper to distract Canadians from this anti-democratic decision to keep the Greens out of the debates, and, you know, again, this mano-a-mano stuff, it's very, very muscular, you know, it's very, you know, I'll go toe-to-toe, and Michael Ignatieff responds the same way, let me go toe-to-toe. Come on, guys, this isn't a prize fight, this is democracy. Let's talk about issues. Let's hear what Jack Layton says on issues. Let's hear what Gilles Duceppe says about issues. And let's hear what I have to say about issues. Because frankly, I've devoted my whole life to trying to make the world a better place. That's why I'm an officer of the Order of Canada before I entered politics. My voice in the debates will make a difference in raising issues that others will ignore. And shutting that voice down with the idea that it's a two-party system and we've somehow hoisted the red, white, and blue. This is Canada, and we are a multi-party society. We've been a multi-party society since around 1900. Our voting system hasn't caught up with that, but that's another problem. We are in a country where I think it would be an outrage to exclude Jack Layton or Gilles Duceppe. I will say this, though. Because we are a multi-party system and a Westminster parliamentary democracy, I think there's far too much attention in debates on the leaders. This is one of the points that Tom Axworthy made in the Center for Democracy report on how the leaders' debates should be changed. We are electing 308 MPs. I think that the media should be running far more debates on television because they are interesting. And I think I'd like to see a debate on foreign policy where the foreign policy critic for the Green Party was in a debate with the foreign policy critic for the Liberal Party, Bob Rae, in a debate with the foreign policy critic for the NDP, and so on. And a debate on poverty alleviation, where those people who have those direct responsibilities, who are running for office, we are equal as we run for office. I had someone last night speak to me at an event we held at home in Spanish Gulf Islands. They had a pollster, or not a pollster, they had a call from Conservative headquarters. And the caller said, I just want to know if you'll be voting for Stephen Harper. And Sue said, I didn't know he was running in my riding. And the woman said, well, I mean, are you going to be voting for the Harper government? She said, I didn't know that he was running in this riding. She said, well, can't you just tell me? Can't you just tell me if you're going to vote for Stephen Harper? No, I mean, the only people in this country who vote for Stephen Harper are the candidates, the electorate of Calgary Southwest. The only people in this country who have a chance to vote for Jack Layton are the voters in Toronto Danforth. The only Canadians who have a chance to vote for me are those in Sandwich Gulf Islands. Let's not allow our political process to be any further distorted through Mr. Harper's vision of the world as he would like it, which I'm afraid doesn't look much like Canada. Thank you for your time. I can take one more question. I think I was just getting a hand from the back. I'm okay? All right, c'est toutes les questions en français et en anglais? Yeah, in Gaelic. Okay, that's how we know in British Columbia. No Gaelic questions, you never know. Okay, tapalet, as we say in Gaelic. Thank you, merci, Miigwech. I appreciate your time and your attention being here today. And we will go forward, and I will be in the debates. Thank you very much.
Success.